Hey there, small business owners. Ever feel like you're always putting off updating your website? For most of you out there, building and maintaining an online presence can be overwhelming. Your day-to-day schedule can greatly impact necessary tasks like keeping your website up to date and planning marketing campaigns to stay competitive. Brand You Love offers monthly packages for website maintenance, marketing campaigns that help keep current customers engaged while attracting new ones, and social media strategies that keep you in touch with your customers. At Brand You Love, we do the legwork for you, so you don't have to. Contact us today at brand.love.com.
This is Desert City, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm Duke Walter. I play Ellen. Chris Freedom is Theo. Dean Martin Jr. plays Kevyn. And Jas Abramowitz is our Dungeon Master. This is episode 33. Pair threes is a good starting hand. This is the first part of our latest session. It's gonna get pretty cool after this. Not that this wasn't cool, but there's some reveals coming up, so make sure to stick around and keep listening. If you've been listening, thank you so much. We're so grateful that you're here and continue to support us in any way that you can. Don't forget to do all the things. Subscribe, like, rate, review, you know, all the free stuff. If you got an extra buck or two and want to throw it our way on Patreon, we'd love that too. TTRP Theater, 2 words. You can search that on all the platforms. My bit of advice today, don't forget to take some time for yourself, even if it's just 15 minutes to decompress, 5 minutes of meditation, a short walk around your neighborhood, closing yourself off in your bedroom to read for an hour, whatever it is. Self-care is important. All right. Can't wait for you to dig into this one. Welcome back to Desert City. I got the map pulled up.
Sweet.
I got my character sheet pulled up.
Oh, I don't have the map.
I feel like Chris.
Well, I don't have the map today. I gotta remember where the map is. It's in our source material, right?
Yeah. We can start with a unofficial recap. I did not have a chance to write anything today, but it was relatively uneventful for most of the game as you made your way through the subterranean tunnels. As you got to a hallway, Ellen unleashed a firebolt to illuminate the hallway and to potentially take out anybody who was there.
And maybe show off a little bit.
Nobody was in the hallway, but the force of it did create some instability in the caves, creating a bit of a avalanche of rocks, forcing you off your path. You quickly decided on a different direction, found a spot, and set up camp for the night where each of you had some conversations and got a little more insight as to who everybody was and what they were doing. As Gorn and Ellen finished up their conversation, with everybody watching them through the translucent walls of the tiny hut. That's where we are now. Did I forget anything? I think that's about everything that happened.
Stella May's a badass.
You guys made actually some pretty good headway, or your colleagues made some pretty good headway up top. A lot of scores came down quite a bit. Speaking of which, let's start the travel day off and see how they did up top. Go ahead and give me some 20 rolls.
Okay. 6 for Stella May. I had to say something.
Wisdom for Brecken. I got a natural 1 plus 3.
Oof.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. So, Ellen, That roll lost by 16.
Ugh.
And then for Brecken, actually beat it by 1.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Wow, that was lucky.
Yeah.
All right, Gresh. Let's go, Kevin. What you got?
Here it comes. I got an 8.
Got an 8. And 15. So had a tough night up top, but still looking pretty strong. And as of right now, Cassandra still has most of the locals up top. There has been a little bit of loss there, but you guys have brought down Dawil's score by a pretty significant amount. So the day opens, and you have to choose a new path to try and get to the end game. Which direction would you like to go?
Well, with the cave-in, I think we have to keep going straight down the hallway to that T.
Yeah.
Does everybody remember where we are when you're looking at the map? That triangle looking area that has the big room right in the middle of it, kind of down in the bottom right corner. I think we just take it stealth. I think we take it slow. There's those 2 hallways that jut off. I think we just gotta, Gorn doesn't know what's down here. We don't know what's down here.
We're going to hang a left and go down past that Oklahoma-shaped room.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So you guys start off. Go ahead and give me the stealth checks and the survival check.
Helping you with the map. Help action for Theo on the survival check.
Excellent.
11 on stealth for Ellen.
First roll was an 8 and a 3.
Okay, and go ahead and give me the stealth checks, both for Theo and Kevin, please.
Jesus Christ. 2.
It's a new day.
Dude, I've rolled only single digits, low single digits.
I think we didn't get a prayer to Lathander before we left this morning, and
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, another 17 rolls, he's going to have himself some nice rolls coming.
Right.
Slow progression. Yo, that's nasty. 27 total.
Hell yeah.
27 plus 11 is 38 plus 2. That way you said you got, Theo?
I got 2 on stealth.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an average of about 13. This is a particularly treacherous area. The survival check was a little low. You're just having to deal with a lot of the fallout from the rocks that have sort of created some challenges on this. It's also made it very difficult for you to be stealthy as you're having to climb over rocks. Gorn and Traemor are not the most lithe of individuals, and so there's a lot of grunting and having to move rocks around and stuff. So not exactly very quiet. And over this next 4 hours, you're really only able to make it to just above the hallway near the Oklahoma-sized room, or the Oklahoma-shaped room.
I was like, damn, my scale just went to hell. If that room is Oklahoma-sized,
yeah,
this map is enormous.
So this map's going to take you 3 months to get through.
Right.
3 weeks just to walk across that room.
All right, so your first 4 hours, you were able to move a little bit of ways. Do you want to continue traveling for the next 4 hours, or do you want to do something different? You want to go into the room, maybe cut over to the other hall, or just keep going down this particular path?
I have no desire to explore.
Right, that's my thought.
We need to get there. We are already slowed down as it is, and it's gonna take us even longer to get back, probably because we have to go that alternate route. I think we just get down to that fork, you know what I mean, where the bottom of that triangle, and we just keep heading straight down that hallway towards the X that we were told.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see how they did up top with your 20 rolls for this first 4 hours of the day.
15 for Ellen.
Ooh, nice. So Stellamy back on track. Beat that by 12.
16 for...
Hey!
All
right. And beat that by 13. So Brecken starting to finally get some dividends from tagging the names across the city. More and more people seem to be coming out of the fog.
20!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh my
20,
God. I
21.
also...
You also didn't do shit. Shut up.
No.
I swear to God, I also rolled a nat 20. All right.
I want to use my inspiration to make you re-roll, even though that doesn't work that way.
Nasty. That's good.
What was your strength modifier?
Oh,
+0.
Yeah, nothing.
+0. Okay, so no gain, no loss there. Just Goresh.
Just a hell of a fight.
Just a hell of a fight with the foot soldiers up top, which is a combined force between some of Seal Pasha's men and the church, and just a complete stay. So, all right, next 4 hours, if you want to move stealthily, go ahead and give me the stealth rolls and the survival check as well, please.
15 for stealth with Ellen.
7 for Theo.
15.
All right. Again, you're not being super obvious, but you're not moving particularly stealthy either. Go ahead and give me the survival check, please. And if you're giving that...
Nat 20 for Theo.
All right. Hell yeah.
20!
Sweet. So this particular part of the hallway is no problem. You are moving very fast. And I would say with a nat 20, you've got your feet underneath you, so you'll get a little boost there. And you can make it all the way to the fork and even start heading down that hallway a little bit. But you've not quite made it to that second set of halls that move to our left, if you're looking at the map.
Okay.
It's now been 8 hours. You can, we'll catch up with what's going up top. You've got about another 4 hours that you can move before you'll start dealing with exhaustion, but you can still move. So let's see what happened up top over the last 4 hours.
Easy on them dice, Jazz.
No shit. Quit with them nat 20s, Jazz.
Yeah, right?
Hey. At least didn't put that 20 on that one. Although he did.
Yeah, that's true.
That one with a
fair.
16. Yeah.
10 for Ellen.
All right, beat it by 5.
8 for Theo.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ugh.
So
He's nasty.
that is going to be 32. Let's see.
God, I wish we had a way to talk to Brecken and be like, yo, bro, fucking start slinging some spells or something, because you're fucking it up.
All right, Goresh, go ahead whenever you're ready.
11.
And 16, so Goresh, lot changed over the last 4 hours. Seal Pasha and the church have really started to get in their battle rhythm and took a lot out of the locals. The one thing that is working is Stellamy's disruption of the supply chain to the church is still weakening them quite a bit.
Well, and I think, narratively, Brecken was really concerned about, how this was going to affect the public and affect the members of the church, and maybe it's his concerns were correct.
Yeah, it's it was always going to be pretty high stakes for the people of Calimport. You have two tremendous organizations, the church and the government, that seem to be defending the city against, what they see as an insurrection. So it's definitely getting very serious topside.
And there's no concern for the collateral damage of the civilians of the city.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Does the date happen to be January 6th?
No,
Okay,
it is not.
Just checking.
Thankfully. So just to give you guys a sense of where we're at, remember everybody started up top with 300 points. Cassandra, who represents the locals, are down to 205, so about a third of the point total. Goresh is at 269, Stelamy 221, and Breckham 280. So still not bad. I mean, about 120 points down on Dalwheel. So he is getting weakened through this process, but there's been quite a bit of collateral damage. All right, if you'd like to move again, I'm assuming that you're just going down that hallway to the next kind of V fork in the road. That's the intent.
If it's towards the end of the day, I think we need to do like we've done. I don't want us to just put up tiny hut right in the middle of the hallway, because who knows if something will be walking through and get stopped by the hut in the middle of the night and just be standing there waiting for us. And,
Right.
I think we need to, that first hallway, maybe kind of go back and find a better place to not be in the main path of potential traffic. But that's just my thinking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm with it.
So there's those two hallways, right? Let's take the first one back into that little kind of
little room back there.
Y-shaped area with the two hallways that go back into that other Y-shaped hallway.
Yep.
Why?
So that we're out of the way.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we have to traverse some hallway to get there. So let's go ahead with your survival check, as well as stealth if you want to do that.
Natural 20 again.
Nice.
Surviving.
Yeah.
Scratching that surviving. 19. Natural 20 -1 for stealth.
Wow.
Holy shit. 2 nat 20s in a row.
Excellent.
11 for stealth for Ellen.
And 28.
Woo!
Damn.
You guys are moving
Hot dice.
silently. And with that nat 20 on the survival, I'm going to say you can go ahead. You'll make it to the room that you're trying to get to. It's relatively clear of debris. Everybody is feeling pretty good. Eos is keeping up. He's getting stronger as you make it through these tunnels. And you make it to that first hallway, that little short hallway that goes into that area.
All right, let's go. Let's find a spot to set up.
All right. You make it into the hallway. Everybody give me, or one person rather, give me a D20 roll.
Who's got it?
I got 18.
Oh, there we go. Hot dice. Boy, you woke them suckers up.
We're welcome up.
18. Give me just a moment.
Long pause for effect.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just fucking with you. Gotta check your random table, random encounter table.
That's it. So you start to make your way into the hallway, and as you walk in, you hear some clattering of bones. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Doo, doo, doo.
17 for Ellen.
Oof. I got a 2 -1 for a 1.
Better that on initiative than on the survival checks.
Right.
23.
Okay, Eos got a 14.
You're the cleanup hitter. It's perfect for you.
Yep.
Gorn got a 13, and Traemor got a 6. There are 4 skeletons in this room.
Light work.
Are they alive?
They are active.
Yeah.
Let me just roll initiative for these guys.
Are they all clumped together? Are they in separate parts of the hallway?
They're all like basically we're in the same room, so they are all together. And your having come in has kind of reanimated them a bit.
Were they a pile of random bones that stood up and formed 4 skeletons in one motion?
Yep. This is a little known monster called the Voltron skeleton. And as you get in, as you get in, one of them says, "And I'll form the head," and then they're ready to go. Okay. So 4 skeletons wielding swords and shields are in front of you. Kevyn goes first.
Okay, come on, baby. All right, I'm gonna shoot the one on the far left in his sword hand with a 19.
Let's see, 19. I'm certain will hit. It does. Go ahead and do your damage.
What's damage?
If it didn't, I would log out and quit.
For a big 2.
Okay. Let's see.
You're +3 on damage for your short bow. There's no way that you only do 2 points.
Oh, then give me 5.
Okay. That's better.
That is better. Vast improvement. More than double. 150% improvement.
Ellen, you're up.
Pull the Sunblade and move forward.
Oh,
Nice. Oh. All right. Pull the Sunblade out and go ahead and give a...
Does 27 hit?
What?
No. I'm sorry. This particular skeleton that you didn't say which one you were going after is really big.
He's wearing 3 suits of armor.
It's like it's Kevyn, you know, the real Kevyn, how he had on 17 layers of clothing. He's like that, but with armor. He just keeps peeling it off. There's another set.
Just one t-shirt at a time.
Yeah.
The real
like
Kevyn.
the plate mail, and then the chain mail, and then there's a leather vest. Yeah.
And then a flannel shirt.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage.
10 points of damage. It's radiant damage.
Perfect. Which one were you going after? There's 4 total.
I will go after the one second from the right.
Second from the right. All right. You that hit right fucked him up. And let's see. One of them will go next. He's gonna take a crack at Kevyn.
Why?
Did he move across the room to get there?
Well, I guess we never really established where everybody was.
I mean, I would assume that Kevyn stayed back a ways to shoot the bow, and I moved up to engage them.
Yeah.
So if they're moving past me, I want to take an opportunity attack, please.
They're not. They're taking a ranged attack with a short bow. And 23 will hit, I'm assuming.
Uncanny dodge.
Let's use the uncanny dodge.
Was it too subtle?
Okay. So I have to re-roll. Is that right?
No.
Or is it,
no,
it's half?
It halves the damage.
Yeah. Okay. Oof. It's
They all of a sudden have bows.
basically, yeah, they have, you can look them up. They have short swords and short bows. Okay, so he did 3 points of damage. Have that round down, so 1 point of damage to Kevyn.
Kevyn, that dodge is uncanny, buddy.
Uncanny.
You look good.
I love the term.
Next up is Gorn. Gorn takes a crack at one of them and does 11 points of damage against one of the untouched skeletons. And, all right, coming up in the order is Skeleton 2. He's going to take a short bow attack against Ellen. He misses. And now we are to Eos.
How do skeletons see?
Magic.
I know.
Eos is going to cast Bless. He casts it on the three of you, which whenever you make an attack roll or saving roll before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw. So that's what he will do as an action. As a bonus action, he will cast his spiritual weapon and attack one of the skeletons.
What does Eos's spiritual weapon look like?
Eos' spiritual weapon looks like
a boner in boxer shorts.
It looks like a single tear.
How'd it go there?
A teardrop.
Well, that's just sad.
It is.
He casts his spiritual weapon on one of the skeletons, does 6 points of damage, and takes out skeleton number 2 completely. He shatters. A pile of bones on the floor.
Dibs on bone counts.
Okay, next up in the initiative would have been skeleton 2, but he's dead. So next up will be Traemor. Traemor is going to charge and take a hit.
Hold on. Kevin wants to inspire him.
Okay.
You don't have that ability.
He's gonna give him some inspiring word.
Okay, go for it.
Kick their ass, Traemor. You're the warrior that does dishes.
I'm gonna do it. He charges them. Watch this. And he strikes. He nails one of them, does 8 points of damage, and takes out skeleton number 3.
Monster.
Yeah. Let's go, T.
Now, Theo, you're up.
Okay. I'll use my crossbow to hit. There are 2 gone. I don't know which 2 are there. If there's one that's injured, I'll hit that one.
Okay, that would be skeleton 4. It's pretty close to death.
I'm not trying to tell you how to play your character. You have
Well,
a really
I feel like I
cool
should save
ability.
spells, shouldn't I?
You have a really cool ability. It's not a spell, it's an ability to turn undead.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Go look at your features and traits.
Each undead that can see or hear you must make a saving throw. Oh, this is making my brain think.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, sir.
I was asleep waiting for my damn turn. Now I gotta think. Okay. Well, I want to do that. How do I do it?
You hold up your holy symbol and you do it, and they have to make a save against it.
Okay. Theo holds his holy symbol into the air.
You call down the power of Lathander. Does it say what your saving throw is?
14.
All right. And then I'm trying to remember. I need to reread it. But what does it do when if he succeeds? Does it give him disadvantage or something? I can't remember what it is.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a saving throw, DC 14. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Cool. All right. You pull out your holy symbol, and you have to speak a prayer word, or say a prayer in order to make this ability go. So what does Theo say in this moment?
Lathander, I call you from the depths of my soul to rise and turn away these demons.
First one passes. Second one passes. They both pass their saving throws, a 20 and a 19. These skeletons are like, fuck Lathander. Let's fucking go. Back to the top of the order. Kevyn.
Here we go, baby. Bow again. Keeps me at a distance, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 16, baba.
16 will hit.
And 4 points.
Okay. Which one were you going after? The injured one or the well, one of them, they're both a little injured, but one is more injured than the other.
Yeah, let's clean up.
What does that mean?
Trying to take one out.
You succeed. You unleash your bow on the weaker one. It gets it right between a couple of its ribs, and the whole thing just shatters into yet another pile of bones on the floor. Ellen, you're up. There is one skeleton left.
Sunblade, 26 to hit.
That will hit.
10 points of radiant damage.
All right. He is right fucked up on death's door, but he is still standing. Next in the initiative is Gorn. Gorn is already in that area. He is going to take a crack at them. I hate a goddamn skeleton. Misses. Gorn totally whiffs. Eos is up. His sunblade is, or his spiritual weapon is still out. He's gonna try and drop a. He's gonna try and drop this skeleton with his spiritual weapon. He also misses. Next up is the skeleton. So the skeleton's gonna take a crack at Gorn with his short bow. He probably hits. Give me a second here. 22. He definitely hits. He gets Gorn for 5 points of damage. And then Traemor will take a crack with his battle axe.
Come on, Traemor.
He hits. You're not clean. And he does 7 damage, which takes out the final skeleton. Crash. Pile of bones on the floor. So, that concludes initiative. You have cleared out the room. There does not seem to be any other activity going on in that particular room.
Well done, guys.
Good show, Traemor.
All right. So, having defeated these skeletons, the room is clear, and you can set up for the night if you would like.
Eos, do that thing.
Yes, I will. And you see him go through his ritual, and a little tiny, what appears to be just like a plain green tent is in front of you. And as you make your way inside this small green tent, it opens up into a huge room. And let's catch up on what happened over the last 4 hours.
23 for Stellame and Ellen.
Booyah.
Nice. 18. Win 18 there.
Damn, will you start rolling low, please?
You won 18. I did roll low.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought you
nice.
rolled an 18. All right. Okay, I'll take that. Sorry. Forget I said anything. I'll delete that whole part.
I rolled a 5. Yeah, you crushed it. All right.
Wisdom check for Brecken is 19.
Yes. Get them hot dice.
And I rolled another 5.
Hell yeah.
5. So 14 for Brecken.
Keep it going.
Check out these gains.
All right, Kevyn, keep it up.
6. Damn it. Roll 5.
6. All right. And Goresh loses 3. Only loses 3. Not too bad.
That's not terrible.
Not bad.
So the citizens pretty much held their own. Supply chain disruptions continue to have a significant effect. And Brecken's, again, still seeing more and more dividends from his strategy.
How many number one produce company stands are we opening after this?
Oh,
That's
it's on.
Listen, I don't want to give it away, but that is the next campaign. We're just gonna play.
We're just gonna sell fruit.
We're just gonna play Monopoly and just try and get as many number one produce stands as we can.
It's not a question of how many. That's a ridiculous question. It's how fast are we building them?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the rate. That's the rate that we're focused on.
Yep. We're gonna expand all the way up into Neverwinter. Like it's a thing.
The next person that comes down in these freaking tunnels is going to run into a fucking fruit stand, and they're going to be ready.
Jim, Lord of Subterranea.
We're gonna have undead carrying, bundles of bananas and bushels of apples and Yep.
So, you guys start to hunker down for the evening. Anything that you would like to do before you execute your long rests?
Theo checks in with everybody, just, trying to feel the spirit, spread the spirit around, put a little bit of Lathander on everybody's shoulders so they can wake up on fire tomorrow to crush them.
Play that out. Who do you like to check in with?
Ellen, my brother. I feel the strength of Lathander in you. I know that we're coming a little closer to our goal, and I don't know what that looks like, but I don't know. I'm drawn to your power, and I know that you're going to be right beside me when the shit goes down.
Thank you for not making it weird.
Well, this is not a time to play, Ellen. This is serious business.
I'm humbled. I know. I'm humbled. I'm just as emboldened. You know me. It's not that I'm skeptical of Lathander's power. I've seen it again and again and again, but I really am reevaluating that relationship after the last few days. He's in all of us, and we're getting close to weird.
He's
getting
clutch
close to
when
weird.
you need him. He's clutch when you need him.
I'm glad you're here.
Well, I'm not glad I'm here, but I'm glad if we have to be here, we're here together.
Okay, I'm glad we're here together. How about that? I love you.
Love you too, brother.
Kevin's over there finishing up, cleaning up dinner and doing dishes with Traemor.
See, this is how I do it, like this.
Yeah, no.
This is, so you actually have to wash it in a clockwise way. Otherwise, you just spread the food to other parts of the clean dish.
Kevin's nowhere near the dishes. He's lounging in a hammock.
Yeah, that's true. Traemor is doing the dishes.
He's got his eyes closed. He's lounging in a hammock.
Traemor is just explaining how he does the dishes to anybody who will listen. He just keeps looking back to see if anybody's paying attention to him.
Nice.
And so far it's only Gorn. And Gorn is watching him
riveted
by his techniques. That is actually quite impressive. Quite impressive, Traemor.
Boys, tomorrow's going to be a good day. I can feel it. You feel that energy? There's a glow about us.
Ellen is sitting cross-legged and the tiny hut, right, because there's bones all over the room, and he's just slowly trying to quietly just count bones.
How many bones has he counted so far?
93.
Wow. Quite a number of bones.
I'm stacking them up like Jenga.
Yeah. like people do with rocks when they go to like the river and stuff. Yep.
Hey, Ellen, what do you call somebody who obsessively counts bones? A boner?
That's it.
Yeah, that fits.
Depends on what time of day.
Yeah?
If it's early, you call him a morning wood.
Bone counter.
Right.
That's quite funny, Ellen. Quite funny.
Thanks.
This poor bastard had this name his whole life.
I've only heard these types of comments since I was a child, but it's fine. I expected it at this point.
Listen, I've only said it behind your back this whole time. It's it's only fair that I make these jokes to your face.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing that I can't handle. That is for certain.
I don't know. That single tear kind of has me concerned that that's the shape of your spiritual weapon. What sadness are you holding, sir?
I don't like violence. I prefer myself as more of a healer. So when I do have to resort to violence, I do so with a bit of brevity. Also, I shanked a bitch in prison. So, single teardrop.
What?
That was great timing. Eos, I am really full of the spirit of Lathander. Let me place hands upon you and help lift you up and give you the strength that you need for tomorrow. The last thing I want to do is cheapen the power that you bring to this fight by talking about your wiener.
Yes, I think some prayer would be a welcome respite from the day's events, for certain.
Lathander, draw us together. Spark the light of each of our souls, independently and collectively, and help us to rise above these challenges. Your power is felt and known by each of these men, and tomorrow we will need every bit of it as we march forward for this community, for good on your behalf. In Lathander's name, we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
As the warm love of Lathander descends upon you, everybody feels at peace.
Oh, they're so weird.
Everybody feels at peace as you drift off to sleep.
What are you talking about? You're the one that called for all these prayers, Kevin. You're the one that got all mad that there wasn't a bunch of prayers going on, so you called this into existence.
Listen, he's just accustomed to a lot of prayers, and it was suspect that you weren't praying.
Exactly. Now they're praying a lot, so now you're weirded out that they're praying a lot.
No, this is so...
Well, yeah, he always has.
This is so funny. This is so meta. Because, I don't know, this is aside, but, I'm the guy who's always the skeptic, the religious fighter, the opposer to religion in my regular life. And when I was sick, I was like, who are my prayer people? I need to talk to my prayer people. Somebody needs to be asking on my behalf.
Yeah.
Make me better again. Totally the guy, totally the denier who's actually like, okay, we need prayer. Prayer needs to be here. What's up? That fits.
Anything else you guys want to handle before you head off to bed and start the next morning?
Good with it.
Nope.
Good.
This is Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master Jas. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevyn is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using hashtag RenCityPod. That's RenCityPod.
or follow us at the same handle, at RENCITYPOD. Be good to one another. See you next time.